Richard Kavanagh, who's directing hair for the Magdalena Walewska show. Good morning, Richard.
Morning.
Now, you are a seasoned traveller of fashion weeks all around the globe. Tell us a little bit about, some of the things when you're sort of directing hair and interpreting trends from designers. How does it all come together in your head?
Well, I really try and take an inspiration from the designer as much as possible and from the collection, but it's about getting into the story behind the collection, not so much literally looking at the clothes as such, but trying to get inside the designer's head about what she was doing. So for Magdalena, for example, she created a really refined, a really considered and well-executed collection. It's beautifully tailored, it's beautifully cut, the fabrics are fantastic, and it's really technically well-executed. So that was something that I wanted to bring into the hair.
Sure.
There's also this ethnic folk feel with a bit of macrame kind of coming through in her thing. So I wanted to see how we could translate that into the hair as well by doing rope twists and, making a macrame pattern and making it feel a little bit ethnic. And then we have to think about making it modern, making it new, making it a signature look for the designer. So I talked about the idea of like this ethnic folk kind of thing with the macrame, and when we think that whole ethnic sort of folk vibe, women used to do little things, really intricate braiding work and twists and things in their hair themselves, when we think about, back to this kind of the Greek islands and things like that. So I wanted to incorporate that, and how it works, it's kind of fruity and really technical. I had to draw a map for the guys because we had to start by taking a triangle up here, and then we had to do a square section through the crown and put that in a ponytail, then braid this back into that ponytail, split that into 5, then we had to do a ponytail here on the side and a ponytail here on the side. Then we had to do a rope braid down to here, a rope braid down to here, and then a rope braid down to here, and then split that and turn that into a rope braid from here to here and here to here and here to here. So they all kind of, it had to be step by step by step by step, because otherwise you're going to end up really stitched up and back to front. Think about when you're doing hair for the catwalk. Like, these girls walk down the catwalk straight to the camera, and the camera, they've got these beautiful faces. It's our job to make them more beautiful and not distract from the clothes. So we've got to think about what the camera's going to see here. The other thing we have to think about is that the audience sits low on the side and sees the girls walking from this angle. So we have to keep looking at what it looks like here and how it flows into the garment. So those are the key points that I try to get my team to keep their heads about.